Don't you just love technology in the future?
No.
Yes. That sure does look like a bowl of pizza topping.
Oh.
Oh, lovely. Can't wait.
You recording, Pum?
Are you gonna eat it live?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, live. You know what I mean.
It's live for the recording.
Exactly.
As live as it can be.
I suppose every recording is live at the time.
I don't like thinking about that.
As live as my aunt was.
Without knowing your family structure, I don't know if this is a morbid joke.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of DipShips, a totally legitimate voting podcast. I, as always, am your Captain Calamity Curl, and joining me, as always, my wonderful co-host, Rear Admiral PM.
Howdy.
Maritime Medi.
Yellow!
Navigator Nick.
Oh.
You went too fast. I was sipping water. Hi!
Get fucked. Eat turf, stupid.
Damn.
That's fucking rude.
Pick up
Yeah,
some
a little
grass and
bit.
shove it in your mouth. I'm a little
that-
goat boy. I'll eat anything.
That's,
Oh, so you also
Explains a
watched the
lot.
new Gundam episode.
Fuck you.
no, I have not. No spoilers.
Well, there's a goat. Spoilers.
Yo, I got
How many times is
cucumber
this
horse.
lesbian going to get proposed to?
How's everybody's weeks going?
Not it.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, Nick.
Well, alright. I would like to tell you about how my week went. Unfortunately, there appear to be gaps in my memory because as far as I'm concerned, this week was only 3 days long.
Nice.
And nothing happened on any of them. I'll tell you that my Sunday today is like jam-packed with stuff because I woke up and had to prepare D&D because I realized at the last second that I hadn't gotten some monsters ready. So I did so. Only for D&D to end up cancelled because someone was very drunk at the Renaissance Fair and could not drive home.
Oh, jealous.
I know, right? So, since all of my friends that actually were able to come in that group played League of Legends, we all played League for 2 hours instead. Was not fun, but as you expect. Actually, that's a lie. I had a great time, but I was being stupid. Then I have this. Then right after this, I have to go watch some of The Boys with my brother.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Wait, which brother?
The one that is not 9.
Okay, I was about to say, like, you should not let the 9-year-old watch The Boys.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
it's
I
gonna
don't, I
be-
don't
it's gonna
think
be
the
me and
9-year-old
Steven.
will understand the scene of that one hero walking into a penis.
I
then
don't think they
suddenly-
will.
And
What
then
the
suddenly he's
fuck?
like, yeah,
That's the
Stormfront's
first
my
episode of
favorite
season 3.
character. Yeah.
I would be... Ooh, we're not going to get there.
I'm gonna have to get into the boys. It sounds like.
We can get into The Boys if we want.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
gonna
we
do
can
that,
talk
and then
about
right
Boys. I
after
love
that,
The
it's
Boys.
board game night, and also I didn't sleep again last night because of the cats, so, like, I'm running on fumes, baby!
Bro, at this point, just grab some fucking shears and just go at it yourself.
Thinking about it. Really thinking about it.
Forget about this deal you're waiting on.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, unfortunately, like, not much happened. I just caught up on all the anime that comes out weekly. Vampire
I still
Survivors
gotta-
officially launched, so I booted up version 1.0, but I haven't played it in so long that they deleted my save. The good news is that in version 1.0, it's apparently way easier to get progress because I caught up in 4 hours.
Yeah, they added
and that's
a
been
lot of
fun.
quality of life stuff to it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
You
watched, or I'm sorry,
Oh!
you responded to me
Yes.
earlier this week.
That did happen this week. See, like I said, totally forgot. Chunks of my memory gone. After the last episode, I did, in fact, hop on Netflix and start watching Exception.
Yo.
And if I can pull up... I had some notes on my phone about Exception specifically. Let me just scroll up a little bit here. Okay, so at first, I know you described their ship as being fish-shaped.
Uh-huh.
but I still kind of thought it was going to be metaphorical.
No.
It's just a
No.
straight up fish
It's
in
just
space.
a straight up fish.
It's I don't know, man. I wasn't prepared for that. But yeah, it was interesting. I'll say, like, it tries to breach kind of difficult topics. I'm not smart enough to say if it succeeded or not. The stuff they touched on
Neither
is
am
stuff I've heard of elsewhere, so it's like, it's nothing new to me, but it is interesting. I also will say that if you didn't recommend this, there's no way in hell I would have watched it, because it's true the CG isn't Berserk 2016,
It's true.
but it is still incredibly off-putting.
That is just a fish.
It's just a fish, man!
Yeah. You should post it in general so Misha can put it up on screen.
Yeah,
So people can
because
see
I don't have a screenshot of the fish ship on me.
It was
the other
off-putting
thing-
to me for
Mhm.
like an episode. And then I was
Yeah.
so like entranced in the plot that like
Like,
at
by the
some point
time
I
I hit
forgot it was CG.
episode, like, 3 or something, I was like, alright, whatever, we're just finishing this ride. Yeah, no, that's the ship. It's just a fish.
Yeah, holy shit.
And so, last time, I don't know if you remember the exact sentence PM said, but, they said that if you had watched the show, you would understand the sentence, PETA is the final villain. And I went into this show with that in mind. I tried to be thinking about PETA as I went through the show.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just it's true. It's completely true.
Alright, because, like, from the promotional stills that I'm seeing,
Mm-hmm.
it kinda looks like Discount Voltron.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a little better than that.
I would also say it's a little better than that. It is a little unsettling at first, and I feel like the frame rate is off, although I can't place it.
I thought the frame rate was fine. It seemed smooth to me.
My
It's
view
not
when I
that
drop my
smooth,
chicken
it's
nuggets.
just not what I was expecting.
My view when I drop my chicken nuggets.
And there's the gacked man right
Yep.
there. That was the
Yep.
one that I
Yeah, that's
that I
definitely
said.
a gacked man.
That's
I
the monster.
hate the way that this looks.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if it wasn't for PM's recommendation, I wouldn't have finished. But
Yeah,
it's
fair.
not bad. PM, I believe, gave it a 7. I would not... I'm not that far off. I would just personally give it a 6, but that's only because I think it's an 8-episode show, and I think the first 6 episodes go a little slow for how fast the last 2 go. I feel like the last 2 try and throw a bunch of shit at you, and if they had, like, one more episode to do that, it would have felt less insane.
Yeah, like it goes from, let's say, 30 to 100 at like
Yeah, that's accurate.
the last 5 minutes of episode 6, and then it's just going. It is just
Mhm.
going the last 2 episodes.
And it's not something you can easily see coming, so it's just it's ridiculous. Didn't mind it.
I could not call anything. I thought they were just going to be dealing with the monster for the whole
Yeah,
fucking.
When they started and you were like,
show.
yeah, there's the monster, and I watched the first episode, I was like, okay, so by like episode 2, this will be resolved and we'll move on to a new thing. No, most of the show is dealing with the events of the first episode and their consequences. It's a lot. I enjoyed the watch.
I'm glad somebody actually took to heart and watched something that I recommended.
I figured I might as well, because I had just finished watching something else on Netflix, and I was like, alright, this is the perfect time to start this show, and I have a whole week to finish 8 episodes. I was like, if they're an hour, this is going to be tough, but they're each like 22 minutes,
Yep.
so you can really knock it out in a day if you want to.
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah. I think I watched it over like 2.5 days just to like give some stuff some time to sink in, but like if you really want, easily knockable in just a day.
Yeah, I finished it in 2 days. I did like 5 episodes one day and the rest the next day.
That was about the same. I think I did 4 and 4. But yeah, unfortunately not much happened for me.
That is a shame.
I know. This is the consequence of not going outside.
Well, Medi, do you want to go or you want me to go?
I'm a mouthful.
That's disgusting.
Mouthful of poppable.
Nom, nom.
My food's like 2 minutes away, so yeah. Go
Oh,
ahead.
hell yeah.
No,
We'll
no
get to that.
poppable yet.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
So, I have to post this picture.
Ooh.
Post this rat.
The last few weeks, or not even few weeks, I think it's been like a week or so,
Mm-hmm.
we've had or I specifically have had this little issue where I don't know how well you can see them, but on this window, do you see those little buggy bastards?
Yeah. Let me pull it up on my phone so I can zoom in.
There's about 4 on the bottom screen. There's 1 on the top part.
4 on the bottom screen. Whoops, I pulled
You
up the
see the
fish.
like little
Okay, yeah, I
red
see the
and black
buggy boys.
dots. Yeah, that's been happening every single day.
What are they?
I don't know. I called
Bugs.
them beetles. Landlady's like, they're not beetles. They used to come around every once in a while, and then I called an exterminator and got rid of them, and they were gone for a couple of years, and now they're just back for some reason.
Great.
I don't know why. I wake up every morning and there's like 7 on my window, and I was like, oh, same.
Are they getting in, or are they just
One
around?
got in the other day. I saw them all in my window. I was like, oh god. And then I watched one drop from above out of nowhere into my room,
Awesome.
and I just went whap with a fucking slipper.
It's for the best.
And when I was taking a shit, I looked up. There was this nice crack that was in our door from the house sort of falling apart, since someone removed a beam downstairs that keeps the house up.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that happened. And,
Like this week?
No, not this week. It was a while ago.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
the
the house
crack's
is
been
still
there
up,
for
I
a
guess.
I looked up and
For who
I
knows how
saw poking
Right.
out of the crack one of these bugs just staring at me. And I looked at him and, are you fucking for real? And it crawled back in.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you shit.
Yeah,
Hang
so
on.
I grabbed some of the caulk we had sitting around, and I
Yeah,
just like,
cock.
Well,
I
I mean,
just
you were naked in the
filled-
bathroom, so like, yeah.
I just filled the whole fucking thing in with the whole tube. Yes, I was
God.
indeed estoy pooping.
I can't believe that you just like denied their regional poop observer of his job.
Regional poop observer.
Yeah. Why else would he be there?
To be a bastard and cause problems.
Exactly. That's part of his job description as poop observer.
Shit, you're right. Like the poop smith.
We don't talk about the poop smith.
I'm a member of the MAGA crowd.
No.
Oh no.
So I set up. I got a call. Not a call. I got a text message from Nissan. So the Nissan place that's near us. That was just like,
Okay.
hey, if you want like a oil change, like a tire rotation, whatever, for like $50, come on in. I was like, normally an oil change for me is $80, so I would like a $50 oil change, please.
Yeah.
I set up the
That's a
schedule.
steal.
I set up the appointment, and I was like, yeah, Monday at 11 works.
Oh, I saw this tweet actually.
I have nothing
you
planned for.
fucking idiot, motherfucker.
I have
You fucking
nothing planned
stupid
for
idiot,
Monday at 11. And then Friday night went, why did I do that? We have
Why did you
DipShips.
do that?
What? So I called them Saturday morning after I was taking a shit, and I was like, hey, I need to change my appointment. Can you change it to like Tuesday, same time? Yeah? Sick. See you then.
At least
Right
it wasn't like a
on.
hassle.
I was like, and thank God it wasn't that much of a hassle. I was just like, why did my brain hasn't been working right the last couple weeks.
I mean, this week
Bitch mood.
I went to bed Wednesday and I was thinking, I have nothing Thursday. I can just wake up and do absolutely nothing Thursday. I had so many plans Thursday, and now that Thursday has gone, I don't remember what any of them were. So when next Thursday rolls around, I will still think I have no plans.
Yeah, I was just like, man, that was fucking stupid.
Sure
That's all right.
was.
That's all right. It's fixed now. It's all good.
Haha.
It's nothing bad happening anymore.
Except for DipShips.
Oh well, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm having a fantastic time.
I can tell.
Honestly, PM, can I be honest with you? I look forward to it every week.
Oh yeah, it's like other than this podcast, it's my favorite thing I do all week.
It's always
I look
it's always a fun
forward to
time.
doing DipShips.
This is a genuinely sweet exchange. I'm happy for you guys. It's fun to watch
Okay.
every Wednesday.
Hashtag love
Oh,
wins.
but don't get it twisted. When we're in the middle of recording and after the duels, it is not a
It
fun
is-
time.
it is hell on earth.
Carl is going through hell.
Oh yeah, you can
Also,
tell
yes,
that Carl
by
is
the way,
legit mad.
PM,
Mhm.
you gotta stop winning, buddy. I mean, like, I know it's fun to win, but it's gonna be really boring if you win every
Yeah,
single week.
Medi, I understand this, but you gotta understand, it's just so easy.
Well, no.
It's
Okay,
the
dude.
easiest thing
Okay,
I've ever
dude.
done in my life.
Okay, dude.
It's not that it's
If it
boring
was
if
that
he
easy,
wins
you would have
every
won the
week,
first two.
because then you get an underdog,
Yeah, exactly, Carl.
Then
You're
you get
the
to root for
underdog
the
now.
underdog every
now
week.
people are going to be rooting for you.
No, hey, I read those comments. No one's rooting for me. They're all like, "I hope that PM wins again." I'm like,
No,
"Fuck
okay,
you."
nobody's saying that either. Everyone, everyone, the last like 4 weeks have just been calling me a cheater. This last episode,
That's
everyone's
true.
like, "Oh, PM
That's
finally
true,
read the rules."
actually. That one's actually true.
PM finally read the rules.
That one's
All right,
super
Like
true.
I literally show in the recording, I am reading the rules.
Yeah, no, I left that part in intentionally.
That's very funny. I'm going to go back to a couple of these DipShips episodes and just leave comments like, boy, I hope Carl wins the next one. Just for you guys. I finally left my first comment on one of your videos, and it was because on the last podcast I mentioned that something about the Nagloshi, and someone connected the dots to the book series I'm reading and called me out specifically and
It's very
correctly.
funny.
That's wild. What?
Yeah, it was
I know.
very funny. I saw the
actually,
comments and I
that's
was like,
crazy.
Yeah, no, someone was in the comments like $5, Nick's reading the Dresden Files, and I was like, yeah, but shut up though. What the fuck?
See ya.
It took
I
me a
still
hot
need like
minute.
4 books to read, but it's so
$5.
good.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh man, I felt incredibly called out by that comment.
It took me a hot minute to remember what pumpkin carving was, but I remembered
Oh god,
that
okay.
every year at my school they do a pumpkin carving. So they usually, what they used to do was they used to go to one of the art rooms and they would carve the pumpkins there and get everything all over the floor. And it would stick to the floor, and the whole hallway would just smell like pumpkin and be sticky for like months.
Oh, I don't love
other
that.
than the sticky part, at least pumpkin, the smell of pumpkin isn't offensive.
But if it was the
Pumpkin
whole
spice.
time you just smell pumpkin, I feel like I would get overwhelmed.
It's not great when we now have white tile floors.
Ooh.
Oh.
But
Farming.
So you
this
now have
year-
orange tile floors.
this year, they did it in the courtyard that we now have.
Okay.
And I
At
was
least
like,
that's outdoors.
Oh, that's great, actually, for us. And turns out it was perfect because none of them dragged anything onto the floors. We had no issues. I was like, hell yeah. And then I walked into my bathroom and there was pumpkin guts filling every fucking sink.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
there it is.
They're all clogged and filled up. I was like, oh man, I gotta touch soggy pumpkin gut.
The nice thing about working in a department store that's just filled with carpet like everywhere you go, plastic pumpkins. Like thank you, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
But while I was doing my my home ec room, I looked out the window. All the kids had left. They'd done the pumpkin carving. They put the pumpkins on the side,
Okay.
and our sub was outside sweeping up some of the garbage they left out there. I opened the window and I was like, look at this fucking fool. Look at this idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing. He couldn't hear me. He had his earbuds in. Look at this fucking idiot. Look at this stupid gabagool moron. Before he finally turned around, like, I thought I was hearing something. And we chatted for a bit. And then I looked at his shirt. And I pointed my finger at it. And I was like,
no.
What's that? And he looked down and I went, womp.
Oh, no.
Got him twice. He was... It's even better.
Such a fucking menace to society.
Even better, like
Literally earlier in this same week, I saw him outside when I was dumping garbage, and I was like, "Oh, you got new earbuds?" He's like, "Yeah." So you can't point to the wire for the ones that I had and do that little stupid flick shit that you did. And I was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't get you again with that."
Oh my god. Can we get like a bean flicking counter? Like in the bottom, like a
This
tally?
is 4.
Little
This is
dings.
4. We're
Yeah,
at
like
4 now.
This is for
Carl, you need to understand.
Oh.
To these kids, you are their dumpy. Not to the extent where it's like creepy or whatever, but they're at home recording their podcast and they're talking about you, about this fucking
They're like, "This
weird fat
motherfucker
old
keeps
dude
flicking
that's,
my nose."
that's just there flicking his nose.
Oh, that's funny. Reminds me of some tweets I saw today of like the same scenario from 2 different people. There was like this 40-year-old lady who was like, I took my kids to New York and we saw all this like memorable historic stuff. And then we also saw an addict dancing with ducks on the way home, and that's the thing they'll remember.
that's the
And
beauty
then the
of New York.
follow-up tweet was like, man, I was just chilling with some ducks and this shrill bitch and her kids were staring at me.
That's New York, baby.
Oh, it was so funny.
Chilling with some ducks in this bitch.
I love that. This shrill bitch. I'm using that now.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh, I gotta say that to Kat next time I message her. What's up, you shrill bitch? So, hey, PM.
Yeah.
I have almost completed 2 IRL decks.
Nice. Good for you.
Very excited. I'm actually planning.
You got your salad.
I got my salad, very healthy, and I got my trains.
Nice.
I gotta have. I think I'm only missing 2 copies of Ash Blossom from the train deck, and I'm missing, I think, just a Falco and Splash Mage from my salad deck.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the
Are you gonna go to a locals?
I'm considering it.
No.
I probably might.
Because locals are pretty fun, honestly. I went pretty consistently in high school and my first couple years of college. I never once won, but I was also playing hot garbage. It was just fun to go and hang out with a bunch of fucking nerds and play card games.
It'll be fun until I end up fighting against someone who's running the worst possible, like an Eldritch or some shit, and they're just
Don't worry,
GG
they will
easy.
be there. They will be there.
Because let me tell you, if some little sack of shit who hasn't showered in 10 weeks fucking sits down, whoops my ass, and then goes, why'd you even come here? He's not making it out of that store alive.
Locals
No.
has all kinds.
Look, Carl. They don't allow stinkies at fucking Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments anymore.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Konami literally put out a statement saying if you're
Yeah,
if you're
that's real.
stinky, you're banned from the tournament.
Uh-oh, no stinky.
My favorite story about locals is when Heroes were really big, there was a dude who brought them every week. And we were kind of friends, whatever. We didn't interact outside of locals, but we talked when we were there and stuff. So he was like, oh yeah, here, you can play the deck for a couple games or whatever. So I sat down to try out this, top tier hero deck. We open with a Hero Lives, which pays half your life points to summon a hero from deck. We go off into a combo. I have a big 4,000 body on board. I swing in. And this asshole was still playing Magic Cylinders.
Oh.
So I had paid half my life points, summoned a 4K beater, and then proceeded to kill myself by swinging into
Nice.
Magic Cylinders.
Sick.
You did all the damage to yourself. You paid for
I did.
you paid
I
half,
did.
and then you swung up for the other half.
Now, Nick, I have to ask, was this person's name Joseph Rothschild, a.k.a. MBT?
Oh, the hero player?
Yeah, of course.
No,
That
he had way
motherfucker
too
and his
much hair
pointy
to be
mouth.
His
MBT.
sharp-ass mouth. His fucking SCP-096 mouth.
Oh my god. Misha, please show up SCP-096.
No, it'll kill people!
That's why!
No, we need them still.
Oh yeah, right.
For now.
Throw up the
Misha,
SCP
please-
that turns
Yeah,
things
please
into cake.
throw a heavily censored version of SCP.
Yeah.
Even 1 pixel of its face will kill you. You don't know.
Just
shit,
silhouette
you're right.
everything in the room.
Shit, you're right. Misha, please throw up a picture of the squonk.
Yes. Don't look
Yeah,
at him
don't-
either, though.
Don't ask me, Misha, to look up the fucking SCP. It'll end up killing them.
It's true.
It'll be
And
upsetting.
we need that editor.
We need him, please.
True.
They've been doing a great job so far.
Absolutely.
Yes, good
Yeah.
job.
I
better be.
love all of the edits, except
Uh-oh.
Misha. I gotta call
Criticism?
you out on your bullshit.
Uh-oh.
Is this about Sharkula? Because I love that edit.
No. In the last episode that just came out, 52, I believe, you meant to put in something to pop up on screen, and the sound effect
Oh, yeah,
played
I
of
did
you
see
of
that.
something popping up, but nothing popped up. But nothing popped up. But nothing popped up.
The fuck? The fuck? There's something fucking wrong. The fuck? These bitches singing songs. The fuck? The streets are lined with sketchy creatures laughing. Why the fuck are they so happy? Holy hell, these things are creepy. The fuck is this?
Just sitting on
The
my
fuck?
desk.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I still love that episode, though.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
mark
it was
on
still
the
a fantastic
board.
episode, but I noticed it. I'm like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The worst part is my brain is so broken. I heard the sound, looked at the screen, and then the going away thing happened, and I was just like, huh, I missed it, and rewound the podcast to listen again, and it just still didn't pop up, and I'm like, okay, I'm not just insane.
Well, you are, but also.
Yes, also.
All right, let's see. So I went to look at a potential place for me and Maddie to move into,
Yes.
and it seemed very nice, which was why I was like, I need to see it with my own 2 eyes to know what's wrong with it.
Oh, Murder House?
It looked to be a full house for rent.
Okay.
And I looked at it on maps, and I was like, oh, there's a little side house over here. Maybe it's not a full. Maybe there's like an attached piece where the landlord lives or something. I want to see what this is for myself. So I went there. What was it, like Thursday or Friday? It was Friday. I went there Friday. First off, place is like way too close to Queens, which I mean, it's not like on Queens. It doesn't have the price, the taxes.
I mean, we're already in Queens.
I mean, we're sandwiched between two halves of it, but we're not like paying Queens taxes, which is what I wanted to make sure when I went there and asked the guy like all the questions. Which he said it's not part of Queens; it's still Nassau County. I was like, okay, that's good. We walked into the house, and there's stairs that go up with a door there, and then there's a door on the right. And went, okay, so it's an apartment. That's fine. Walked in, and I was like, it's all right. It's a little area. It's fine that there's an upstairs neighbor. Whatever. They'll be used to us, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
The person was still there. First off, this guy, I guess he was just a realtor, had this whole like set of keys on a key ring, and he's like putting every single one in the doorknob trying to open it. And he's like, I don't know which one it is.
Oh,
I can't figure it out. He had to knock on the door for the person currently living there, who was there at the time, to open the door.
very funny.
So I'm going around, I'm looking. She had 2 cats. I was like, oh, little kitty cats.
Hell yeah.
I took a picture of one. I'll post a little cat.
Oh, please do. I love kitty cats.
But it was a decent place. It wasn't anything.
Actually,
special.
addendum. Do you know the names of these cats?
No,
Okay.
unfortunately, I don't. This is the only picture I got.
I have like 2 brands of cat names I love because someone was talking to me about they're trying to convince them, one of their friends, to name their cat Adderall.
Okay.
I love shit like that.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's why
I love
I
shit
want to
like
get a cat named
Adderall.
Wagyu.
Yeah, I love like Steve.
Listen,
Wagyu is a great name because you could call him Waggy. You go, come here, Waggy.
yeah, but like, you can't name a cat after Chinese food.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
It's a
actually
little
kind of fucked up.
inherently racist.
Oof.
What?
Like
I thought
before
Wagyu
I
was
got
Australian steak or some shit, or like a type of
Boo, yeah,
meat.
Wagyu beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Oh, am I being the racist?
maybe
Sounds like
so.
you are.
I'm
no,
pretty
Maddie.
sure Wagyu is just high grade beef.
Yeah.
Canceled.
Damn. All right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, we made it a whole week since I tried to pronounce that guy's name, and I'm not canceled, so
What guy?
Good
I don't remember his name.
So I looked around this
How am I
place.
supposed to know, Nick?
Titanic
I don't
dude.
pay attention week to week.
Me neither, man.
I looked around this place. I asked the guy some questions. I was like, all right, so we have like yard access. Like, yeah, you can go into the yard. You can do whatever. So, okay. The gate on the side there, that can open if we need to. Yes, it opens. So, all right, cool. Now, is there basement access? And he goes, oh, there's a couple living in the basement.
Oh.
And I went, oh.
Okay.
He said, yeah, there's a couple. They have a side entrance over there on the side of the yard. Sure as shit, there was a door.
All right.
Oh, okay. He said, yeah. And on the side over there, where I thought was like the landlord's little thing or whatever, he's like, yeah, there's a studio apartment over there that another client's in.
So this
Oh,
house
so you're
contains
surrounded at all sides.
Yeah, and I was
contains
like,
3 apartments rather.
4, because there's an
4.
upstairs.
Oh, there's an upstairs too, right?
Yeah. So I was like, oh, huh. Yeah, no, that's a hard pass, dog.
Why?
Especially after I was like, so what about the driveway? Can we? No, the client in the apartment, the studio apartment has the driveway. You'd have to do street parking. I was like, nah, dog.
Street parking, water not included, even though I think legally they still have to include water.
No, water was included. It's that electric, heat, and like internet and cable weren't included, but we
okay,
would
but
pay
that's
for internet no matter what.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is like $100 more than what we currently pay to pay heat and electric still, and be surrounded on all sides by people we don't know.
Awesome.
But we'd have our own washer dryer, so it would
See,
be
what
Do you
you
guys have
clearly
a
got to do
communal
is
washer
bake a
dryer?
couple
Okay.
of lasagnas and get in with your neighbors.
Shut.
No, we don't have a communal washer. Well, yes, we do have a communal washer
No.
dryer. It's called the fucking laundromat down the road.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I was gonna say.
um,
It's like, do you have one a communal, or do you have to go to like a laundromat?
The place that we looked at, I asked him, is there a washer dryer included? And he said, no, you'd have to go to a laundromat. And I was like, okay,
Awesome.
no, yeah, fuck this.
Or you
Oh,
could
but
just buy one
literally
of those portables.
Literally no benefit. Understood.
I thought about buying a portable for here, but there's no real place to keep it when it is not in use. This apartment
Yeah.
is small and does not have a lot of space.
Oh.
It was like very unfortunate, but we'll find something eventually. If we have to stay here another year, who cares? And my last note, this one's the doozy.
Uh-oh.
Bro, there's a difference.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
And
So, my mom called me When was it exactly?
That's how you know it's going to be a good one.
It was, I believe, Thursday or Wednesday.
Okay.
Let's see. It was Friday, actually.
Okay.
Wait, maybe I lied.
How fucking could you
I don't know.
come
I
into
can't
this
tell.
house of God and tell lies?
Am I? Oh no, that's no. It was Friday. I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
All right, cool. We're cool then.
We're cool. We're square.
Yeah, we're good. No,
She
no
told me
heresy
Friday.
today.
She was like, Aunt Joe passed away, and I was like, oh no, my poor little Aunt Joe's my grandpa's sister, my grandpa who also recently just died.
Ah,
And I
chain
was like,
reaction.
man, that's sad. He's like, yeah, well, she had kidney failure, just same as your grandpa had. She wasn't doing too well. She's been in and out of the hospital. We were expecting it to happen. I was like, that's really sad. Whatever. And we talked a bit after that. A couple hours later, got a text message from my mom.
Uh-huh.
She ain't dead.
What?
Oh, okay.
She's dying.
Oh.
Okay.
Your aunt your aunt got the story wrong and started telling people that your Aunt Joe has died. And she's
Oh
still very
my
much
God.
alive. She's barely awake, slowly breathing. She'll die soon. And I was like, oh,
Jesus Christ.
that's a very important detail that you
Yeah. Dead and
Rad.
dying is close, but there is an important distinction.
she passed like that night on Friday, but I was just like, you guys, like, my mom messaged me like she passed away. I went, for real this time? we are sure she's dead now.
I feel like
We're not putting
it's
her
kind
in the
of a dick
casket
move.
while she's still breathing, right?
Oh my God.
Your other aunt
Imagine-
there is basically like a TMZ reporter just
Yeah.
just throwing stuff out there and maybe it'll stick.
Fucking today, Eminem's dead. Eminem's like, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, hold on. Since when?
Checks his pulse. He's like, nah, I think I'm still kicking.
Can we please not talk about Eminem because I do not want him to die. Every time we talk about somebody on this podcast, they end up fucking biffing it. I prefer not to. I still like his music. I know he just turned I think he just turned 50.
I'm sure
Bad
he's
news to
at
him.
least 50.
My favorite thing about Eminem is still he opened up a fucking spaghetti restaurant.
Did he? Is that
Yeah,
real?
A
Yeah,
drive-through spaghetti restaurant.
Yeah, Mom's
Oh
spaghetti.
my God.
Mom's Spaghetti.
I saw
Detroit.
that, but I thought it was a joke.
And whenever one of his employees calls out sick, he works the shift.
Holy shit.
Oh, sick, actually.
Right?
I didn't know that part. That's
He just
really cool of him.
randomly oh,
I
Kendra's
really
out?
like spaghetti.
yeah, all right.
And I think the only thing that they sell is spaghetti with meatballs, and a spaghetti sandwich, which is
Yeah,
just
spaghetti sandwich, spaghetti with meatballs, and spaghetti. Yes.
That's really good.
That's awesome, actually.
My favorite thing Eminem has done is made that song about shoving a gerbil in his ass through a tube.
Yep.
I'm sorry, what?
All right, PM, Ben, you got anything about your weeks?
I'm gonna have to do some research after this.
I had a very light week. Wanted to watch stuff, didn't watch stuff. Played Vampire Survivors because 1.0
yeah.
came out on the 20th. Hey, it is still good.
It sure is.
1.0 didn't really add a whole lot. The game was basically done.
It added
was-
a lot
it was-
for me, but that's because I jumped
yes, for you
8
because you haven't
versions.
played since 0.2.
Yeah.
But someone who's kept up with the updates throughout the entire time and just waiting for this final update to come out. Yeah, nothing major was added, unless I'm completely missing something. They added a checklist to every single character. So now I believe there's 10 stages you need to clear with every single character to get a check mark. And maybe once that is done, something more will show up. I know they added an endless mode finally. So it's oh, you want to go past half an hour? Go at it, son.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Isaac, I finally beat the game 100% with all of the original cast. And now I need to do everything with the Tainted cast. And
Oh, taint?
That is more
Yeah.
commitment to the Binding of Isaac than I have ever had.
so yeah, 17 characters down, 17 to go.
Jesus
I
Christ.
beat greedier mode with all of them finally. The Tainted Lost was the last one that I needed to do it with, and oh my god, I was fucking just ramming my head into a wall for several hours. But I eventually got it. Somehow beat Ultra Greed with no mantle. Don't ask me how. I just kind of went into a trance after the 4th hour. and just did it somehow.
It's
Isn't
reasonable.
that a great feeling?
Yeah. Let's see. What else? No video games. No anime. Didn't watch anything. Oh, I'm looking through my camera roll. I kind of got jump scared at work a couple of days
you
ago.
were just gonna say jumped.
So right next to the ATM at the part-time that I do, it's a little Italian sandwich place. Right next to the ATM, there's like a thing where you put your garbage, and in between that garbage can and the ATM, there's a small little gap, and I saw this. No, nope, not that. That is the wrong picture. That is my cat.
Boo.
That is my cat. That is.
You saw your
not
cat
what
at
I
a
saw.
sandwich place.
No, I saw this.
Shit.
And don't worry, I've zoomed in.
What the fuck?
What is that?
Those, my friend, are toes.
Why?
So I immediately started flipping my shit. I'm like, is that just
What?
a foot? And yeah, it was. It was just a foot.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's okay. That's a lot. That's a lot less.
Yeah, it's a Halloween prop.
Okay.
It's just a
Oh,
Halloween
question.
decoration. It was
What?
originally on top of the that little garbage can thing, and it had fallen just so
Jesus
like
Christ.
neatly right there. And I have seen this foot for like 7 years. Every once in a while, I get scared by it, especially when it's peeking out of a corner like that.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's fucking ominous.
And other than that, Pop a Bowl.
Ooh.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Yeah, I know we're not there yet.
Oh no, we're
But-
there. I also had the time travel week
Oh, hell yeah.
where I've just been doing so much like nothing because I've been just working and working and
Mhm.
working
Mhm.
and working,
Mm-hmm.
working.
Yep.
64.
I didn't play any video games this week.
Sorry for your loss.
Somehow I don't believe you.
Not
What do you
even,
mean?
Not even like a single strike of Destiny.
Not one.
Not even a single strike of Destiny.
Ooh. It's
I-
serious.
Literally since the last time we talked, I have not launched a single thing on Steam. I have not touched my Switch or my PS4.
Damn. Times are
I
tough.
haven't even fucking played Cookie Run Kingdom.
Cookie Run Kingdom.
I just kind of been vibing and
Damn,
not
we
doing
even
anything.
talked about
It
Junk
sucks.
Cookie.
What?
We even talked about Junk Cookie, and you did not.
We did,
Take
and I
that
was
as
like, I don't
motivation.
want a BTS cookie thing.
But what if he's top tier?
It could be, for all we know.
I
be
mean, he
the best
probably
one.
is, because he's BTS.
Mm.
And, you know, they'd give the fucking real life... Like how Mickey Mouse is top fucking tier.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fucking awful. All right, then we can we can get into DipChips.
A legitimate eating podcast.
Hey, it's pretty good.
Welcome everyone to DipChips. It's a podcast within a podcast, a segment and a segment, a bit and a bit, where we get food, we eat it, we talk about it, we rate it. That's what we do here. It's what this podcast is about. So, fellas, this week we all had the Papa John's Papa Bowl of varying degrees.
Yeah,
Yes.
we sure did.
Sure, it sure was a Papa Bowl.
It sure
I haven't
was
tried it yet, let's see.
Oh,
a
God.
tray of toppings.
Okay.
Let's,
If Maddie's gonna do it right now, we can get their live take.
yeah, I don't know if Carl took a picture.
I did.
Yeah, he did.
They did, yes.
Oh, I thought you ate it already.
I did not. No, I ate the breadstick.
Oh, I thought you were gonna eat it with the breadsticks and put them on top.
No,
The
that's not an
selling point
authentic
of
Papa Bowl
Bowls.
experience.
Yeah, the
That's
selling
fair,
point
yeah.
of Papa Bowls was no crust. We can't add crust externally.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, I'm
It
like,
doesn't.
I'm
I'm sorry.
nervous.
I'm taking the picture of it. I'm taking the requisite picture that is required.
I already
For some
took one.
reason,
I'm just nervous. Like
oh,
the
you already
anticipation.
took one of my Papa Bowl.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
took
you
ours.
did.
Look,
Excellent.
ours look identical, which is funny because they're entirely different things.
So, oh lord, this really just does look like the toppings of an average pizza.
Which one did you get again, Maddie?
I got the Italian meat,
That's
and
right,
Carl
that's
got
right.
the chicken Alfredo.
Yep.
I got a
And,
custom one.
You
I got
sure
I
did.
got a
bud.
little bit of chicken Alfredo here in a bowl.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave Mitty a little bit of the Alfredo. I took a
Now
little
you
bit
see,
of
PM.
Mitty's.
You see, PM. If you got one of the regular ones,
Mm-hmm.
then Carl would have got the other one, and I would have got the vegetable, and we all would have hated ourselves.
Yeah.
So you
But no,
made
you
the
made a
correct
custom
decision.
one.
Oh, don't worry. Mine was an experience.
I have
I'll just say
slight
that.
spoilers about the outcome due to what I joined this call to.
Yeah, the little bit of chicken Alfredo sure tastes like bad chicken Alfredo.
Damn.
Yeah.
Perhaps even frozen chicken Alfredo.
It really does.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It's the shitty kind of chicken Alfredo where it's butter, but it's not like good butter. It's like somehow the worst kind of just grease butter that you could find that doesn't have an actual buttery taste.
Oh,
Ugh.
speaking of just grease, holy shit.
Yeah. It just oozes out.
Yeah, we're gonna take you on a flavor experience. You take a nice mouthful of chicken Alfredo and then
No, the nice mouthful of this Italian meat one, it's just grease.
oof. Italian grease, you say?
Oh.
It's funny because yours is better in my opinion.
Ooh, that's upsetting.
Those who don't know, the
It's
Italian...
really just half of a pizza.
Yeah, the Italian meats trio has pepperoni, sausage, meatballs, and veggies. Just says veggies. I think there's tomato,
Undescript veggies.
green
It
pepper.
looks like tomato, green
onion.
pepper, and onion.
Yeah,
So you're telling me that if you were to order a pizza with these toppings, take a knife and just like cut the top half of the pizza off and eat it, it would be this.
Yeah.
No, because there'd be more red sauce in that. There's no red sauce in this.
Ah,
there is red
okay.
sauce in that. There's pizza sauce in there. Not a lot. Mine
Yeah.
was also lacking in sauce. I was like, where's sauce in this?
Does sauce
The
count?
sauce
I don't
is
think it counts
all
as a topping.
at the bottom.
There's like mostly
Oh.
cheese. And I was like, that's fine,
Oh.
I guess, but
Eh.
There's
Yeah,
like almost no sauce in these.
yeah.
Because here's the thing. I thought the tray is actually quite big. It is quite
Yeah.
a sizable tray, but it is so shallow. I thought this was going to be layered like a lasagna, but no, it is just like
It is one layer of a lasagna.
it is just one layer. The entire bottom of the container is just caked in the sauce,
Uh-huh.
and then they just throw the meat,
Lost
and then they
in
just
it.
throw the cheese. None of it's mixed. It's all just very thinly layered on top
Yeah.
of each other.
Yeah, it's not great.
It doesn't sound awesome.
So my custom one is okay. It was supposed to be chicken,
Mhm.
sausage, spicy sausage, mushrooms, and green peppers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And my sauce was barbecue sauce.
Okay, all right.
Everything was correct, right up until the veggies, where they just straight up did not include.
Oh,
Just no veggies
I did
at all.
I did not get my veggies. No green pepper or mushrooms.
This feels
That-
like a
It was
strange
all
exclusion.
Purely meat and cheese and barbecue sauce.
Huh.
Now mine wasn't greasy as Meddy's is, but it was so incredibly salty.
Ooh.
I had this and cheese sticks. I ate my entire order of cheese sticks and like a quarter of this. I could not eat anymore, or else I felt like my feet were going to explode.
Damn, you'd be just like that leg.
I was so fucking... yeah, exactly. I would have been exactly like that leg. I was so fucking swollen after this thing. And so, like, I was so close to a diabetic coma.
Oh my
I
god.
bet.
So, here's the thing. I ate this.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Thursday afternoon. I
Ooh.
needed to stay awake late because I had people coming to look at the property in hopes of buying it. So I ended up getting this. I ate this Thursday afternoon. I shit for the first time Sunday morning.
Oh no.
And it
Oh,
was, unironically, and no boasting, probably the top 5 hardest shits of my life.
God.
Probably top 3. It was
Yeah.
so difficult to get out, and I'm sitting there like not trying to push, but like I am in pain at this point
The
because I need it to come out because it is starting to back up, but I don't want to push because I'm thinking all the salt is still probably in my fucking system. If I push too hard, I'll probably end up having a heart attack. So I'm there for like a good 45 minutes just trying to push. I felt like I was in labor.
Oh my god.
Never again.
I joined
Never
this
again.
call to PM saying 5 hardest shits, and I knew it was going to be a good one.
No,
Top 5 hardest shit. Number 4 will surprise you.
this was it didn't taste bad, other than it being too salty. It was fine, but my experience afterward, also them just straight up not including toppings that I asked for, that I paid for, that I paid for extra, by the way.
That's
because they give you like 3 free toppings, and then you're supposed to pay for the rest.
Yeah,
if you're doing it custom. So I paid for those extra toppings. I did not get them. Yeah, nah, dog, never again.
Would you rate it?
Yeah, number scale.
I give it a 3.
It's fair. It's fair.
Out of 10.
I mean, yeah.
Medi also
I have my
3.
notes.
No, I've eaten so many more offensive things.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yep.
I guess I'd call it maybe like
It's a toughie.
yeah, it is, because 5 is baseline, right?
Yeah.
Supposed to be.
Like, 5 is like just like a plain sandwich, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know if it's a 4 or it is actually a 3, and I was just saying no to be contrarian. You know? Like,
That's fair, yeah.
because it's half of a pizza. I love pizza.
Same.
If there was a pizza under this, I might even call it like a 6. But there's not.
It's lacking a critical piece of pizza.
It's lacking both bread and salt.
Yeah, if this was like an actual pizza, my score might have been bumped up to like a 5 or a 6.
I can agree with that.
I mean, I'm still gonna eat it all, so it's better than like a 1 or a 2.
Oh, don't get it twisted. I eventually, like, when I went to work that night, I ate the rest, and that's why I'm so backed up.
Yeah, I'll do it. I have my notes.
But like, it's also not anything to write home about.
Let's see. I first off,
4.5.
Just
much?
so you don't say 3.
Yeah.
4.5?
3.5.
3.5. That's fair, yeah.
Just so it's not a 3. Just
The chicken Alfredo one fucking sucks.
Damn.
First off, y'all know a chicken Alfredo. It's
I
just
sure
noodle.
do.
It is the sauce.
Chimkin.
It is chimkin. These motherfuckers, alright, so for our chicken Alfredo, we'll put in tomato, we'll put in mushroom, we'll put in onions, we'll put in spinach. What the fuck kind of Alfredo are you making?
They have to pretend to be fancy.
I was like, I'll just, like, fucking remove some of the things that I don't want on there. I took off mushroom and spinach, and they were like, you can't take out anything else. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll live with the tomatoes. I did actually eat a good couple of the tomatoes. It was fine. Matter of fact. It's all right. I don't completely hate it, but it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
They carbo-loaded that shit with onions, of all things. There were so many fucking onions in there. It's like at least 2 chopped up and thrown in.
They're trying to give you a breath weapon, and you should be appreciative.
Like, Jesus Christ. That one, that one is an easy 3 out of 10. It's not...
Damn.
Why does it exist? It's not good. Not a fan.
So, I also had the poppable... Oh, there's more?
Because I did try Medis also.
Oh!
I took 1 forkful, and I was like, this is a 5.
Really?
This is a 5 because I wouldn't get it again unless I had a pizza crust made and forgot the rest of the ingredients and sighed heavily as I went to order it and slap it on.
That's very funny.
It's I mean, hey, it's just fucking pepperoni and meatball and sausage. How can you go wrong?
I guess that's
a
fair.
great way to describe you.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? That is exactly what this is. If you really want pizza, but you don't actually want to order a pizza or make it yourself, just get some slices of bread, throw them in the toaster oven with a little bit of butter.
That's true,
Order
actually.
one of
Yeah,
these,
yeah.
cut them into squares, and there you go. You got yourself pizzas.
Yeah, I
Also
guess,
put
yeah.
some tomato sauce on there.
A
Yeah.
little bit extra sauce. Order the pizza sauce on the side. You can order extra sauce.
Ooh,
Yeah, exactly. You
okay.
can get sauce on the sides.
We've cracked the code.
You can make your own pizzas.
Holy
Do it for
shit.
the kids.
Make your own
And
little
then give them
PJs.
fucking diabetes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I hate how that sounds better than what this actually is.
Yeah.
It probably would have been.
All right, Nick, how was your poppable?
Yeah, okay, so I, like everyone else in this podcast, had the homework assignment of ordering and eating a poppable. However, I made the mistake of being located in a small town that does not contain anything within 3 towns that carries Papa John's pizza.
Did
So-
you consider DoorDashing?
It is too far. It is multiple towns away, and they won't deliver that far.
It's too far for DoorDash?
Yup.
That's crazy.
So
I mean,
instead...
it happened with us with fucking Little Caesars.
I could get Little Caesars, I can't get this. But I did acquire...
Get a Caesar Bowl.
Something like kind of similar, at least in theory. I got a KFC Famous Bowl.
Let's go.
It's like nothing similar whatsoever. The
It
only
has
similarity
bowl
is
in
the
the
word
name.
bowl.
Yes, it is.
Hey,
I mean, damn.
you could put cheese and mashed potatoes and chicken and corn and gravy on a pizza.
You could.
Not from Papa John's.
Not from Papa John's, but that's why they're weak. Anyway, yeah, we all know Famous Bowls. They're not great, but damn if I wasn't hungry, so I ate the whole thing. 4.
You ate something that's actually better than this, and you go 4. The caucasity of this bitch.
I've had so much better things. It just means if you all rated the pizza bowls 3, I probably would have given it a 2.
Oh boy. I'm so glad we stopped doing this.
Hello everyone, this is your captain speaking, just cutting in to do my normal housekeeping stuff, so I hope you don't mind me just cutting in to tell you some things. You want to keep up to date with the podcast, you want to know what's going on with us or anything like that, make sure you follow us on Twitter at DipShipsPod, and each of us individually at The Calamity Carl, at GFPPM, at Metorman, and at Echo Fetish, EKKO_fetish. I hate you, Nick. If you have any questions or any topics you want us to talk about, make sure you send them into questions at dipships.boats. It's our new domain for sending in questions. You can send them in there. We'll get them. We'll look at them. We'll look at anything you send there. Please don't sign us up for weird things. Please don't do weird things for us. Please. I'm begging you. If you would like to support us directly and financially, you can do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod. Any amount helps. It's great. For $1, we put your name in the middle part and the credits for the video. We give shout outs to our patrons at the $10 tier, like verbally. $5, you get to watch episodes early, depending on how quick they get done. You also get to watch episodes of DipShips early, which is our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series with me and PM. You get some exclusive looks at things. You get a lot of things for $5. You get access to PMVA, which PM versus anime. That's fun. Everyone likes that. 20 and 50 are pretty much just like, you want to like recommend specific anime for us. Do that for like a month, unless you really want to keep supporting us, which then please, if you're financially able to do so, please. We appreciate it greatly. We have some goals on Patreon. I think we're close to, actually, I don't know if we're close to the One Piece goal. I think we're like 100, no, we're more than 100 off. We're a whiles away from the One Piece goal, but we want to hit the One Piece goal. Please help us hit that. It's like $700. But enough of that shit. Hey, I gotta tell you all about our $10 and above patrons. I gotta thank them right here and now, physically with a shout out. Starting, I'm on the wrong page. Starting with Altos Diogenes, by Breakdown 707, Dorgan 23, Dr. Perpaka the Purple Paka, Fire Trooper 113, Frost Samurai. Generic Jackal says, beware, all my thoughts are going maximum overdrive. Javier Porksword, Chris Derp, Lordy Fars, Mr. I Like Spam, Mr. King Jacob 9002, Nap, Nagito Kamaida's Last Bit of Sanity, Normalized Pagu Champion Sinister, PM's Tooth is Lost and Scared, Emiru Tempest, Scrimbuff, Shibuyato. So, this is why they call it the Skeleton Dome. The Crossing Fate, Tonya H, Vinegar Ultimax, Wimpy the Grizzly Bear, Wobbuffet, LXRWR, Zombie Slayer 051, and our $20 patron, Mr. Collector. Thank you all for the support. It means a lot to us. It means the world to us. It helps us pay for bills, pay our workers, plural now, wild still. It keeps us afloat. But remember that if you can't financially support us, you can always spread the word around about the podcast, because podcasts sink or swim based on word of mouth. So let anyone you think would like this podcast to know about it, and it'll help out greatly. Speaking of people I'd like to thank Vidzen at _VIDAZEN_ for our intro song Starbird, and additional music, Appetite Delight, Ride of the Wave, and Seaside, all used for various things. Thank you very much. We love you, sir. I'd also like to thank Shibuya Gato and Shora Art for our art assets, such as the logo, which Shibuya made, and the thumbnail art that you're looking at right now that Shora made. Thank you both a lot. And I'd also like to thank our editor, Misha, and our other editor, Amazing G Guy, for editing this video and other videos. G's been editing PMVA. Thank you both. You're incredible. Don't forget that we're also available on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and of course the video version on YouTube. You got a lot of places to listen, only one to watch, baby. You know how it is. Video version has a lot of extra things if you haven't seen the video version, all of you audio only listeners. Can't blame you though. Nice to have something on while you're working. We're also on TikTok. You can go to tiktok.com/DipShipsPod. I believe that's what it is. And you can go check out the TikToks. We've got a couple. We got a couple of them there. So check those out. Other than that, we have Party Boat soon to come out eventually when Medi works on the Duck Game one, so we can get that out. We have a Terraria one that I was feeling iffy about, but we might still put out. PMVA, I think G started working on not Galgaigar. Why am I saying Galgaigar? It's the entirely wrong one. What the fuck? Mazinger. I'm sitting here thinking of G's, and that's not entirely wrong ballpark, dog. You can tell I just woke up. So anyway, G's working on Mazinger. That'll be out soon for PM vs. Anime on our $5 and above tiers. And I mean, check out DipShips if you haven't. It's good, kind of. I mean, look, man, I'm not gonna tell you that it's bad, but I'm definitely gonna say that I'm not excited about being the current loser. Anyway, thank you all for listening, and hope you enjoy the rest of this episode.
Hello. If you're listening to this podcast, then you're either a big fan of boats or a big fan of listening to friends goof off for a few hours. Well then, I have excellent news for you. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Show has plenty of boats. And the Millennium Microphone is a podcast where four friends rewatch the show with boats and also goof off for a few hours every other week. It features that Carl guy that you've been listening to here, along with Shora, BioRoxas, and me, Shibuya Gato. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Podbean. We also have a Patreon to see how many seasons people will force us to watch, so go check that out too, at patreon.com/millenniummike. If you don't know how to spell millennium, that's 2 L's, 2 N's, and then an MIC at the end. Or you could just Google us. I guess that works too. See you there!
I think it's funny.
Oh,
Bright side, we got a free cookie with ours.
Oh shit, what kind?
I didn't get no fucking free cookie.
That's because you got custom.
No, it's because I think I had a birthday offer, so they're like, hey, you want a free cookie? I was like, yeah.
Oh, what kind of cookie?
It's one of those big chocolate chip pie things.
How do you rate the cookie?
Oh, it's a fucking, 8, 9.
Hell yeah.
oh, you ate the cookie? Is there any left?
Yeah, there's like 4 slices. I licked half of it.
I'll go grab them.
Minnie just sadly oh, you ate the cookie? Oh,
I want cookie.
Yeah, it's half for me, half for you.
oh, I love you, man.
We'll leave them in the fucking lurch like that.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I totally would have. I would have eaten that entire thing. I would have thrown out the bowl and just eaten the cookie.
I considered it.
Carl's over here I wouldn't do that to my good friend, PM, fuck him.
I would have done it. I considered doing it, and I was like, "Nah,
buddy.
I'm gotta be nice to poor Maddie."
Carl, I just want to let you know I value our
Hell yeah.
I value our 10+ year friendship.
Mm-hmm.
I would throw it all away for some cookies.
I mean, damn.
Oh,
So
man.
if a trolley was coming at me and I was tied to a train track, but on the other
And there
track was a
cookie
bunch of
on the other
cookies,
track.
a bundle of cookies on the other track.
No,
you can
if-
save
if
Carl's
the
life, but they
trolley
will crush the
was
cookies.
transporting cookies, I would hop on the trolley and run you over with it.
The worst part is he could hop on the trolley and still change directions, but this is just more fun.
No,
Or
but I'm
stop
so
it.
busy eating cookies
Yeah,
that I couldn't think to do it at the
You
time.
need a hand to pull the lever, but both hands are
Exactly, and
occupied
both
by
hands are
eating
just
cookies.
filled with cookies. Exactly. You can't do anything about it.
You suck.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think I'm gonna get shirts made for our show that just say PM sucks.
Right on.
I will buy merch for that.
And the back will say and blows.
No, I swallow. Come on.
That's commitment.
Hey,
We appreciate that in this house.
Hey, I'm a real man. I swallow.
Oh,
Fair. It's
Yeah.
true.
we appreciate commitment.
Excellent commitment to the bit.
Bit?
What?
Huh?
Hey, you guys want some questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. If you have any questions, you can send them in to questions@dipships.boats.
This
or
is not a joke.
It's
Oh.
kind of a joke.
Or respond to the tweet put out almost every Sunday.
Almost.
I put it up this Sunday. It's like right
Yeah.
before recording.
It's true. I saw it.
Well, there's a lot.
Oh.
We actually have a good amount from the email.
Huh.
We'll start with those.
All right. Lay it on me.
Yeah.
Ordvork asks, what's y'all's favorite nautical themed movie or book?
Ooh.
Ghost Ship.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Not gonna lie, that's a pretty good one.
It's the only one that I can think of that I actually remembered watching. Oh, no. Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
I like the Pirates
It's gonna
movies.
be mine.
Deep Blue Sea.
I don't care. I'm doubling down. It's Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one, exclusively.
I got one.
Let's go.
Hunt for Red October.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that
right.
counts. That counts.
That's a good one. How
I
can you
couldn't,
not
I couldn't
love
say that
Deep
one.
Blue
I've
Sea?
never watched it or read it.
The movie where they just have Samuel L. Jackson go on a huge speech for a couple minutes before a shark jumps out the water and bites him in half. And
That
kills
was
him.
Is that
pretty good,
real?
yeah.
Yeah, Deep
Yeah.
Blue Sea's a great movie.
Holy shit.
I think Ice Cube's in it. He like blows up a shark because it eats his bird. It's such a good movie.
Holy shit.
Urameshi Trev asks, if you could change what falls from the sky every time it rains, what would it be and why?
Does it still
They
have
say-
to nourish
look-
the earth?
It can't be anything of significant value like raining money, gold, jewels, anything like that.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of that. I was,
They
I
also
would like
included a picture
there?
of there's no like hold on, can I just copy this and post it? Yeah, I
please
can.
let's witness
Yes,
this
I can.
picture.
It is a panel from JoJo's
Ah,
part 6 that we've all seen. I
Oh, yeah.
good,
Yeah.
Mhm.
good.
The scene of the frogs falling from the sky.
That's appropriate. I'm 12, and I would like it to rain chocolate milk. There are
Me
no
too.
difficult reasons for this. I simply enjoy chocolate milk and would like to drink more of it.
You know
I
what?
mean, damn. Damn, the pure answer.
I know. I don't know what to
I
tell you.
like chocolate milk.
I like chocolate milk.
I'm gonna solve world hunger.
Oh
It's
yeah,
gotta
make me look like an asshole.
It's gotta rain cookies. There you go. World
You're
hunger
so
solved.
fucking
I
fat.
mean, damn, but what are you going to dip the cookies in if there's no chocolate?
They got you there.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Nah, yeah, you got me.
Oh,
What would I like it to rain?
You already said frogs.
Napalm.
No.
I'll solve all of the world's problems.
California
Yes,
is the
correct.
only safe place because it was already on fire and it never rains.
Yeah, except for fucking deserts.
Shit, right? Deserts be safe havens.
True.
No, I would like it to rain.
Bleach.
Well,
No.
Clean. Make everything clean.
No. Crude oil. Kill all the fucking turtles.
Holy shit!
Fuck you, birds.
You know, I
Fuck
knew
you,
chocolate
birds.
milk would be like a dumb answer, but I didn't think it would be like in a completely different league than every other singular answer.
I'd like it if it rained arsenic, you know, 'cause I just hate living.
I'm so just
Yeah.
over here like chocolate milk.
Yeah, let it rain with some fucking paint thinner.
You know what this is like
This is a character building test.
No, this is like that one song by was it Psycho Stick from This Is Not a Song, or This Is Not a CD, This Is a Sandwich.
What in the goddamn
What
hell are
if
you
you're-
talking about?
Oh, the song that's We Ran Out of Space on This CD is the name of the song.
That's really good.
It's the last song on the album, and it's like, what if a hot dog was your tongue? What if it rained donuts and puppies and broken glass and fire ants and 3-bean jambalaya?
I think it should rain jelly beans because that would be fun.
Would it be like
specifically
hail
Bean
or
Boozled?
Yeah.
Bean Boozled?
Or like marbles.
Oh,
They'll fall with enough force to kill someone.
please,
What the fuck?
Please, my
is
windshield
wrong
is
with
already
you?
cracked.
Oh,
Me and
fuck.
Nick over here are trying to save the world's like food and hunger problems, and you're just trying to kill everybody.
I'm trying to make people fear for their lives. There's a cruel and vindictive god out there.
He loves marbles.
Fucking loves marbles, bro. What was your answer, Mehdi? Was it
I don't
Donuts?
remember.
I don't think you've said it yet. I think you've been workshopping.
Broken
Fucking
glass.
hot
Let's
dogs
move
and
on.
fire ants.
Oh, fuck.
I do like broken glass and fire ants. Wabkey asks, I saw this
Hey,
earlier
Wob.
and I almost lost my fucking mind.
Oh, no.
Howdy, DipShips. Wabkey
Howdy.
here.
Hey.
Happy super mega late birthday, Carl. Thank you.
Yeah.
My question is, what is the most optimal bean to flick?
This was like a targeted question. Carl, your answer?
I feel like a pinto, maybe.
I'm sorry. I need to talk to our editor for a second here.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Hey, could you please download that clip of Gilbert Gottfried screaming "the clitoris" and put it right here?
When he hits my clitoris!
Thank you.
That was like exactly what I was thinking of.
Oh,
like
that's funny.
that specific clip.
Yes, thank you.
Holy shit!
The fucking bird from Aladdin face. Yelling, "the clitoris!"
Oh, no.
See, Yellow Yondello asks, new place to send questions. Let's go. To quickly answer why no Sharknado from before, said bad shark movies and Sharknado's too good to be bad.
God damn, they right.
And not
Fair
because I
enough.
replaced it with Sharkula.
Oh, okay. Fine. Fair enough.
Their
Damn.
actual question. In your opinion, which do you feel is the most haunting way someone could have been last seen or heard from? Photo, video, audio, or text?
I feel like audio would be like the worst way because if you hear
If it
like
just, like, cuts out.
yeah, if it just cuts out because it like visual, you can like zoom and enhance and probably like find the area that they're in with like technology and shit. And text is just unless you can like triangulate where the text came from, but like audio specifically, like if you're on a phone call with somebody and it just like you hear rustling or movement or struggling and then all of a sudden it cuts out, I feel like that would be like the worst
Oh, yeah.
out of all of them.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like blurry Bigfoot photograph, right? Where you can kind of see that that's them, and you can kind of see something behind them.
Mm-hmm. I think, personally, I have recently watched a movie that I probably should have watched 20-odd years ago. I don't think it was out
Blair
there.
Witch?
Yeah, because it came to Netflix. So
It's the right season for it.
yeah, so I sat down and I watched Blair Witch. I think one of the,
You know
like...
they made sequels to that movie.
What? How?
Yeah.
We'll get
They're
into
not
it in a
good.
minute. But I think the found footage is really good for, like, that specific kind of feeling. But, like, it has to be kind of shot like that. Like, I want things that happen so fast that I don't know what's going on, and it is just scary. That being said, and this is the real life thing, sometimes text is super scary because you just get a completely normal message like, haha, fuck you, and then you see last online on Steam 15 years ago.
Oh yeah, we all have
Yeah.
something like that. I think.
Yeah. And you don't think about it, and then you're like, oh shit, where'd they go?
Yeah.
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 Let's see.
Reminds me of there's that case of like there was two college chicks like I want
I'm
to say
ready
a
for ghost
decade
stories.
plus ago where they went hiking in the mountains and they were never heard from again. But they found like their backpack and their digital camera, and
Mhm.
on the memory card was just random pictures of the environment, like probably pictures of them, like them taking pictures lost in the fucking mountains to try and provide light because their phone died. I believe the last time that their phone was on, they attempted to call the police and couldn't reach anybody. But yeah, no signs of a struggle. They just disappeared, never found the bodies, nothing.
Christ.
Got eaten by a mountain lion.
That's what I was thinking. Like, it's probably animals.
I was gonna say, you talking about the fucking Dilatov Pass incident?
I don't remember
what?
names.
Part of me is like, why do you know that? And the other part of me is like, of course Carl would know what this is.
Yeah. I listen to Red Web. I know what I'm fucking all about.
Okay, fair enough.
It was an event in which 9 Soviet hikers died in the Ural Mountains between February 1st and 2nd, 1959. I have the wiki page open.
I was gonna say, damn.
Oh, no, he said phone. Like, he said that they were carrying, like, smartphones.
No, but this could be like a...
No, this one is
like a mirror.
This was a
incident.
wild case.
Didn't they parody that in the last thing of JoJo?
What?
Where, like, I know the case that you're talking about, where it seemed like they were running from something.
Yeah.
But the last season of JoJo, what was the Sand's name? Survivor. Where it's like, no, they actually got attacked by the stand, and they were so mad at each other, they just, like, beat themselves up to death.
Yeah. It might have been, actually. It might be...
I thought that's what they were referencing, that specific case.
It could be.
I thought it was just like an event. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
this
didn't
one
look
was
into
wild, because it's like 6 of them died from hypothermia, the other 3 were killed by physical trauma.
Great.
It's like 1 had major skull damage, 2 had severe chest trauma, 1 had a small crack in the skull. It was like... Fuck! And everyone's
but there was like no signs of like a third party being there.
Also, there's signs of radiation here. Like, what the fuck happened here?
Wendigos leave
like,
no tracks.
Insane. It's a wild incident. Look it up if you have the time.
I probably will. I love shit like this.
Fucking crazy.
All right, so welcome to Ghost Ships,
yeah,
the
welcome to
DipShips cryptid podcast.
Welcome to Crypt Ships.
No.
I mean, shit, I'm down,
Dip
honestly.
I refuse to be a part of any sort of crypt shit.
Crypt shit, that's a good one. Yeah.
Archgreed asks, how does Carl know so many YouTube celebrities and music and game developers? Who is this Calamity Carl, and how did he get so many connections?
Who is
Accidental.
Carl?
Internet.
Yeah.
Hey, literally, yes.
The real answer is that not so long ago, the internet was much smaller.
No, literally being in the right place at the right time a lot of the time.
Yeah, once you've been on the internet as long as we have, like, you just end up knowing people that'll know people that'll know people, and then
like,
all of a sudden you're like 2 steps away from knowing somebody famous.
Like, I talked to the Continue Show guys at MagFest one year, because I kept seeing them standing in the one spot by the stairs that go up where the, if anyone's ever been there, to that, to the Gaylord National in National Harbor. Funny, haha. There's the area where it's like the escalators that go down to where the merch hall and everything is. And then there's the stairs up top by there that go up to the board game area. They were standing right by those stairs for like 10 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
And I kept walking by and seeing them and waving, and they'd wave. And I walked over at one point and went, all right, you guys need to fucking move. And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, you guys aren't going to enjoy conventions. Like, I think it was one of their first ones they went to.
Uh-huh.
You guys are going to hate conventions if all you do is stand around in one spot and wait for people to come to you. You need to fucking go and look around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how will people, like, know where we are? They'll find you. Trust me, they will find you. Go and enjoy yourselves. And they did indeed do that.
Hell yeah.
And we talked after that. We were all friends, chatted for a while. Went by the next year at MagFest. They're like, hey, all the Norwoodwoods guys are having a little party down at one of the bars down there. You wanna come on by? To like a whole group of us. We're like, hell yeah, let's go. And while I was down there, Gerard came up behind me and he's like, excuse me, would you mind watching my stuff for me? And he handed me his jacket and a couple other things. And he handed me his jacket and went, be careful, there's a vase in there. And I was like, who goes to conventions and hands people vases?
What the fuck?
Gerard, the pizza pleationist Khalil does.
Yeah.
Hey, be nice. He's out of a job.
That's true. That's true.
Damn, you right. Shit. I'm sorry, Gerard.
Yeah, like,
we love you, buddy.
It's a tough time for you.
Remember that time I gave you a blue eyes?
That's true. If someone like came up to him and handed it to him, he was like, yeah, just be careful with it. I was like, okay. So he went off to like get some air outside, came back in.
Oh, that's funny.
I gave him his stuff. I tweeted about it. I took a picture of all the shit he handed me. And I was like, I've been guarded with a task most important. Watching Gerard's shit. And he saw it. Like, I was sitting down at a table with a couple other people. And he like saw the tweet. He was sitting across the table and he started laughing. He looked at my friend Eddie. And it was when I had my old username. He was like, are you Oiron13? My friend Eddie's like, no.
Oiron? I never knew you as Oiron.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the fuck? How do you pronounce it like that? And I raised my hand. I was like, I'm Euron. And he was like, hey man, that tweet was fucking funny. And then he followed me.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And then me and Medi saw him at PAX and he was like, Carl, what's up? And I was like, oh shit, you remember me? And he was like, yeah, why wouldn't I remember you? You were at MagFest with us at the fucking party.
We were bros on night.
I was like, oh, I mean, I talked to John however many times. We hugged that night and he didn't remember me. And he went, yeah, John's a bitch. I was like, shit,
man,
right.
that was correct, and that became more correct as time went on.
That's funny.
Shit, you're right. And it just sort of snowballed. Like, I met my friend Sheena, who's the one of the creators of Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. She introduced me to a bunch of people. She dragged me in a call one night because she wanted to see who wanted to play Starbound when that was still a thing. And she dragged in someone and she went, by the way, the guy that's coming in is MC Frontalot. And I was like, yo, I know one song that he did.
But I'll form the head.
Yeah, that's the exact one. It's a good one. Met fucking... Oh, God, Medi. Who else? We met so many people.
Mega Ran, we had a sit-down dinner with one time.
That's true.
And, like, we were talking about... I think we were talking about
Animal
fucking,
Cannon.
like, circuit bending at SNES.
Yeah, we met Animal Cannon
Jesus
a couple
Christ.
times. We met, I think, the lady that was the creator of Sakura-Con.
Yep.
That was also when we met the guy who made the film Kung Fury.
Oh,
Yeah.
Starring
one David
We met
Hasselhoff.
the guy who made Kung Fury.
That same night was also when we met one of the guys behind the Friday the 13th game.
The Friday the 13th, yep.
like the newer one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one where it's...
The one where
Where
they do the
it's-
California Girls and they
Yeah,
dance.
yeah.
Where it's Dead
Yeah.
by Daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dead by
Except-
Daylight, but only Freddy.
Except Dead by Daylight copied them, I think?
Not
Or
Freddy
no.
Jason.
No.
I think
It's
they came out like
confusing
at
chronology
the
there.
exact same time.
Basically.
Well, no, I think that
Like
they
months
lost
apart,
the Friday
maybe.
the 13th license, and then half of them went and made Dead by Daylight same year.
Hello, Mr. Dr. Professor Robot here to give you the facts and logic about Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th, the game. Dead by Daylight released in June 2016, which is 11 months before Friday the 13th released in May 2017. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, it's literally just being in the right place, right time, seeing people,
Yeah.
being like, hey, what's up? Or Jared touched me and he
in
said,
my
you look
case-
too much like John, stop it. And I was like, no.
In my case, it is I have the whiskey. I am the whiskey man.
That's true.
Correct.
And
That's
in
very
some
true.
cases where you just end up knowing people and they'll branch off and know people. Like,
Yeah.
I've never met Pat from Pat Sarazat, formerly Best Friends.
Yeah.
But I know he knows of me because KZ has told him stories about
Yeah.
me.
Oh.
He knows Carl and Medi because they
Because that one time I said, I thought that weird little fucking freak by the elevators is Pat, and Pat
Yeah,
went, someone called me.
I was like, who? Someone
exactly.
say my name.
KZ has told him that story.
Oh, that's awesome.
If I ever get to talk to Pat, the first thing I'm gonna say to him is, "Hey, buddy, listen. I'm sorry I keep making fun of your baby legs, but like they're fucking gross."
Scary dog. Oh, good times.
God
I miss
bless.
conventions.
Never went.
Miss conventions with friends.
I've been to one and been banned.
Yeah.
That's a very PM statement.
See, Allie asks, I haven't said a question in a minute, and I still don't have one.
Okay, great.
But
Good
I hope
talk.
y'all are doing well, and anything y'all have going on goes smoothly. Thank you, Allie.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm able to shit after a couple days, so
Yes, it's already going good
I think
for
things are
PM.
looking up.
Hell yeah.
Your well wishes have allowed PM to poop.
Tanya asks, if you were disgustingly rich, what would be the first fun, ridiculous thing you would do with your money?
Fun and ridiculous.
Buy a house.
That's
Yeah,
the
but that's
saddest
not
thing is
fun
that I'm
or
just
ridiculous.
like, I would buy
Pay my
food.
bills.
Yeah, Carl, fun and ridiculous.
Yeah, so this is after
It's
we've done all of
ridiculous
that.
thinking it'll be able to do any of that.
True.
It'll be fun
Okay.
to pay him off too.
We could get a boat.
Hey, everybody, remember the DipShips Patreon's right over there.
Please, we have employees to pay now.
So I'd say, yeah, we're definitely just going to get a boat, and then we can
I mean,
just start
yeah.
recording
Oh, yeah.
the podcast
Get a
at
fucking
sea
mega yacht.
live because we can
Yo.
afford to just keep flying out every Sunday to the yacht.
All right, but
I'm gonna build and construct a streamer house for me and the crew.
Hell
Hell yeah.
all right, but that like both of these are great ideas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I sense a butt coming.
There's no but.
Oh,
There's
cool.
no but; those are both great ideas.
Hell
Other than
yeah.
our 4 butts.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Oh.
can we get our streamer house like on the water so that we can have a dock?
God,
Okay.
I've wanted.
Oh God,
Can
that's a good
I
idea.
ask a question?
What's up?
No, this is for the viewers. What the fuck?
Okay, but this is related to the question.
Okay, go ahead.
So we built our streamer house, right? And we got our
Yeah.
streamer boat.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Where is the house located?
I think that's up to us.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You three are American. I am
Yeah.
not.
That's true.
I do not want to go through the fucking immigration process again.
Well, you
But
forget
here's the thing: you don't have to go through the immigration process because we have a boat.
we're stupidly rich. We could just buy an island.
Yeah, but in
in
terms of like
international
the
waters.
streamer house,
Yes.
Maybe
Where
we
would it
get
be?
like just an
Would you be willing to come over here?
Well, first of all, yes, but also I think we could, if we had enough money, just make an extremely long house. So that half of it was in the States.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the
I
half
think that's
is in
illegal to build a house on the border.
Is it?
That's shaped like a boat.
Yeah, it's shaped.
Pretty
Well, there's
sure.
also a dock.
God, that'd be fucking funny though. I mean, Canada has healthcare.
We could
That's
do it
true.
like near Niagara Falls, and then we could just take the boat out onto the Great Lakes.
And then we could go to the fucking Rainforest Cafe in Niagara Falls.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah, let's go hit. You know what? Let's go hit up all the rainforest cafes.
Oh,
Let's do
Okay,
it. That's all I've been saying.
We can collect all the
I'll
cups.
go to
Gotta
one.
get jungle fries.
I will go to one, just the one, and only in Niagara, and that's it. That's it. That's the
Oh,
only one
man.
I'm willing to
No.
go to.
No, you have to go to 2 at Niagara.
PM?
Fine, I will go to the 2 in Niagara.
PM,
As long as I don't need to bring my fucking passport,
You
which is
should
like
be-
expired.
you should be willing to go to the one in Texas that has a water slide.
I don't
Mhm.
care.
It has
Damn.
a whole water ride, actually. You get in
I
and you
don't
ride
care.
around. You go through all the little animatronic
I am in my
animals.
mid-30s. I cannot afford to get wet like that anymore.
I can always
What
afford
does
to get
that
wet.
mean?
Me too, buddy.
I'm almost 30. I still like swimming.
Yeah, but you're not
No.
in your mid-30s.
Now,
That's
And
PM,
here's
true.
the thing. It's one thing to go swimming. I'm not talking about going swimming. Because going swimming, you're prepared to go swimming. I'm talking about fully clothed and then going on some fucking water ride, getting wet, and then you're just wet for the rest of the day. Motherfucker,
dries
do you know how
eventually.
fat I am? Do you know what it's like to have just drenched water down thighs,
Aw.
rubbing against each other for hours
That does
after
not
getting
sound
wet?
fun.
No, it is not good. It is not good.
I think you're just a weakling and a coward.
Damn.
I mean, yes, but also I don't want it.
oh man.
Now,
So I
PM,
hope
it's
that
funny-
answers your question, Tanya.
It's funny that you mentioned specifically a place like the dock on the water. Me and Medi one time, like a couple years ago, saw a place in Red Bank that was like right on the water with the dock. It was like a really nice house. I think it was like
No, I don't
4 or
think that was
5
in Red
bedroom.
Bank, but that was.
It was like by there.
Yeah, it was somewhere in Jersey.
Huh.
It was really nice. And the people
It's
who
like a
lived there
billion
before, they had like pictures of stuff they had in there. I think they had a pool table. They had like a statue of Chewbacca, a life-size statue. I was
Holy
like, what
shit.
the fuck?
I
Does he
mean,
come
hey,
with the house?
Yes.
if you boys want to pull like $500,000 together, there's like a very nice like 3-bedroom house just outside of Toronto for sale.
I'll tell you right now,
Ooh.
PM, I have, to my name, the $20 cash sitting in front of me on the desk.
I mean, I have like $2,000 in my savings. That's a
See,
start.
that's going towards the mansion.
No, that's going towards a new PC when this one eventually explodes.
That's actually very fair.
That's fair.
That's also what my savings are for. Granted, my savings are this $20 cash.
Let's see. Dual Tainer Neon asks, what is your favorite design for a Digivice, Dual Disc, Common Rider Belt, and or Pokeball?
Huh. This is a lot of varied things.
Okay, for Digivice, I forget which generation it was. I believe it was Gen 3
I'm
that
having
had
the
the
same
card
problem
that you
as you.
swipe through.
Yeah!
Yeah, I like that one. I actually have one of those.
That's my
I have the
favorite
blue one.
Digivice. I used to when I was younger.
I love
don't
that one. I
anymore.
wanted to have that one when I was younger. Instead, I have the season 2 one sitting on a desk over there.
Yeah, I have season 3. I also wanted season 4 because season 4 also had like cards that you can scan, and whatever you scanned, you had that Digimon in your Digivice.
I
believe
don't know
that was
how much
season
of a
4's.
hot take this is because I don't pay attention to other people usually. I really like the dual discs I've been seeing in Zexal so far. As much as Zexal in and of itself is the dual discs are pretty rad.
The dual discs are fine. I just don't like the fucking scouter goggles
D-gazers?
that they have
All
to
right,
wear.
listen.
Mm-hmm.
If Seven's guitar dual disc wasn't a 7, you know, if it had spots for all the cards,
Uh-huh.
cool.
I mean, it has enough for rush duels.
I don't think
who cares
Rush
about
Duels
Rush Duels?
exist here.
I mean, the characters of fucking
Sevens, true.
Sevens, yeah, they care about rush duels because that's all they play.
The fucking
Stupid, dumb little assholes.
something
I know,
that-
I agree.
This is kind of off topic, but the D-Gazers thing in Zexal, there are certain characters who seem to be able to do it by magically creating tattoos over their eyes, and I don't understand at all
What the
how that
fuck
works.
are you talking about?
How,
Do you not know about the
I mean, I
D-Gazers?
guess you'll get there
It is
in 2
literally magic.
years on your other
Yeah,
podcast.
Millennium
Yeah.
Microphone. Cut to the ad read.
We already been
That
did
was
that.
long ago.
Rewind to the
Like
ad
that.
read.
Cut
That
to a
is
second ad read.
forever ago.
Shibuya, you gotta make 2.
Shibuya,
Just
I
run
need
the
to make
same
a
one
new
again.
one. I can go in order here. Favorite Digivice Gen 3. I wish I had that one. Favorite dual disc, the Chaos dual disc. It's fucking sick. I wish I still had mine from childhood.
Is that one that's like green and kind of dragony?
I like the original fucking.
The original is strong. Don't get me wrong.
Common Rider belt. I honestly really like 01's belt a lot.
I
think
like
it
how
looks
I
nice
could
and I
hear
like the
you
little
turning
gimmick.
away from the microphone to look at the belt.
Yeah, of course. Well, that one's not on my shelf. It's in a little briefcase under my bed. In
Now,
case a home invader comes.
unfortunately, I do have a favorite rider belt.
Actually, no, the
despite
Demon's
not being
driver.
That's
my favorite
despite
one.
not being as big into Kamen Rider as Carl and Medi, I do have a favorite rider belt,
Yeah.
and I hate that it's my favorite. It is the Gaim belt. Because
Oh.
I like, as much shit as I've given Carl over the years about buying lock seeds, I like the fact that you put the belt on and it's got the whatever fruit or veggie is on the actual seed, and then you cut it with a small little knife.
Yeah, it's really fun. I love
That's
that one
awesome.
also.
Yes, the cutting board driver.
This is the one I'm talking about. That I actually am going with the Demon's driver.
Huh.
Demon's driver's really fucking cool. I love Demon's design. It's so good.
God, the Demon's driver is the raddest one of that fucking grouping, and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. It's so fucking good.
Oh,
And favorite Pokeball is the Dusk Ball.
Do you guys
Ultra.
remember the GX ball?
The GX.
That sounds like a no.
GS
I
ball?
think I
Gold,
am
silver?
thinking of the GS ball.
Yeah, the GS Ball, gold
Yeah,
and
the
silver.
gold silver ball.
Yeah. I like that one. That one's my favorite.
You dumb little
All right.
fool.
Listen.
Either Premier or Cherish ball. I have to go with.
Fair.
Cherish was really good.
Let's see. What did I say for dual disc? Oh yeah, the guitar. I'd like that if that was a real dual disc.
A guitar, but bigger.
Yeah, the guitar, but it actually fits all the cards. Kamen Rider. That's a roughie.
I was gonna say, have we stumped you? Do you need me to stall for time? I have a story.
I'd like the new version of the Birth Driver, please.
I don't like that phrasing.
There is a
What?
new version of it coming out. The CSM.
Yes, I would like the new CSM Birth Driver with the X split.
Wait, Nick, if you don't like the name of the Birth Driver, I regret to inform you about Kamen Rider Birth's gun, the Birth Buster.
No!
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh no, it's fine, because his first power-up form is the birthday suit.
It's
I
true.
like
It
that
is just
better,
called
actually.
Birthday. It's so funny.
Or the Nadeshiko driver. It's a good one.
That is a
I
good
like
one also.
Force's drivers. Force driver is good. And then what's the last one?
Pokeball.
Digivice.
I already did Pokeball.
Oh,
Digivice.
Digivice.
I gotta go with the original Screamy Boy. Like,
Screaming
Fair.
Boy is good, not gonna lie.
All right. Simply Xana asks, with Ludwig Ogren, one of the top Twitch or now YouTube streamers, currently running a Smash Brothers tournament, what game would you like to see have a tournament conducted in? Extra credit for a catchy event name.
So, like, a tournament
hang
just
on.
other than Smash Bros.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, just real quick. Could I get everyone to type code Lyoko into the keyboards real quick?
I would rather not,
Why?
because my forehead's too small.
Damn. Your power
It'll
level
only
is too
get bigger
weak.
if we let Xana keep asking
Oh,
questions.
that's fair. Yeah, we gotta get rid of him. You had it too good
Anyway.
for too long, Xana.
Like a high profile tournament.
So that would explain a lot about everything in the past couple of years, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's all just been Xana. You killed fucking Jeremy and they're all dead.
Oh no. You might like to see a tournament in.
Alright, I'm a little stupid. Is this question asking, like, which already extant game do I want a tournament of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But it'd be like super high profile because like
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
like Evo.
Like, promoted to high hell.
Yeah.
But with like a cool name
Yeah.
also.
Oh, God. This
This
is
is a tough
incredibly
one.
difficult. Yeah.
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 I mean, I have an answer. I just don't have a name for it. Give me a Battle Network tournament.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good
Listen,
one.
Because
PM.
there are versus mode for 6.
PM, did you see? We're getting rollback netcode in the Switch version.
Yes, I did see.
Holy
That's
shit.
I'm
awesome.
so hype.
Battle
Like, competitive
Network.
Battle Network is coming back.
I can't
The
believe
competitive
Battle
scene
Network
for
has
Battle Network
rollback.
will exist again.
Yeah,
We're
that's,
there.
That's why I'm saying I want
Oh,
a tournament, like
man.
a high profile tournament for it. That'd be awesome.
Ah, damn.
I just don't have a name for it.
Well, what are you talking about?
Oh, I know.
There's like 17 different names for it in universe.
True.
Yeah, but I mean like for the tournament itself. But no, I figured
like the
I figured
fucking-
one out.
Battle
We-
GPX and shit. Like, there's so many.
Our podcast would sponsor it, and it'd be called DipChips, Battle Chips.
that's
Dip
pretty
chips,
good.
yes.
That's really good. I choose to award PM the bonus points.
I mean, shit. All
Me
right.
too. Shit. Holy shit.
I was gonna say Pokemon battles until I remembered there is actually a bunch of like competitive Pokemon shit.
There's even the
Alright,
Pokemon
there's
MOBA
Alright,
now.
what about
World Tournament.
Pokken?
Yeah, a whole.
What about Pokken Tournament?
Yeah, Pokken, the fighting
Fuck
game.
Pokken.
Unite, the MOBA.
No.
That one already
Like,
has
I
shit.
feel like Pokken came out, and people played it for a week, and then they promptly just, like, ignored it.
The
There
first
is-
one
there
I've seen
there
playing
is
The
a
the
scene-
most.
definitive version only came out in Japan,
Ooh.
No, it came out
No,
here.
but
in arcades.
Did it?
There is a scene over here. It was play. And I'm not saying
Yeah,
it's a
but,
lot of people,
like-
but there is a scene.
Aren't 3 characters still locked in the arcade machines in Japan?
No, I think when they put out the definitive version for the Switch over here, I think all of that showed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there was like Dark Mewtwo. It was like a Black Mewtwo with like an
Yeah,
orange
I have
gem
the
sticking
amiibo
out of its
card for that
chest
somewhere.
I don't have an
Mega
answer.
Man the Fighters.
Damn, that's a reach, huh?
That's an old one. Yeah,
It's like,
the
hell
Mega
of a
Man
reach.
fighting game. It existed.
yeah, I've played the shit out of it.
If we're gonna give stupid answers, I want to say One Piece Unlimited Adventure. I want to see competitive scene for its fighting mode in that.
Like,
Hell
like
yeah.
there's a versus in that.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh well,
Well, yeah, it's an arena fighter.
it's
What do you
okay.
expect?
Mine's
it's an
also
anime
gonna
arena
suck.
fighter. Of course, it's bad.
I talked about this literally last time, but hey, Inazuma 11 Strikers for the Wii that exists in Japan only has a versus mode in it.
You're disgusting.
I know.
Listen, Tatsunoko versus Capcom for the Wii. I can infinite every single character
That's a
as
good one.
Roll.
That's a good one.
Roll is the strongest character in that fucking...
Alatos
She's got a
asks,
clean house.
favorite type of underwear?
Boxers.
Boxers.
Damn, that was
I've gotten used to boxer briefs. I like my package being packed.
Like,
I get
alright,
that.
so when you say favorite kind of underwear, do you mean on me or like...
I think so.
Let's go ahead and assume on you.
I need you guys to see this.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
None, thank you.
I just
That's fair.
searched
Uh-huh.
for boxer brief to make sure I was thinking of exactly what I was thinking of.
Uh-huh.
And did you find the
What I found.
panty and stocking OCs?
No, what I found. Men's open a-hole elephant trunk under.
What?
Oh.
I have not
Oh.
seen that.
$7? That's a steal.
God.
All right, so like.
Oh, I feel my side.
All right,
cramping.
so like assuming that like.
No.
Okay, so assuming that the trunk
Yeah, it's the penis.
is properly
obviously.
sized, right? Then, all right. So I have two things to say to you. Then, my first thing is, what you see, you're supposed to do the shake when you're done peeing, so that way.
Yeah.
And my second thing to say to you is, wouldn't that just cause the very tip to rub up against the harsh
Probably.
denim of your
Like, it
pants, or
cannot
be
be fun.
and either cause accidental
Third.
erections or
Third
rashes?
thing to say.
Mm.
That's a little too large of a fucking hose for me.
Yes, well, that's why I said, assuming that it
Assuming
even
it's
fits
properly
properly
sized.
down the hose.
I don't know. It seems appropriate to me.
I was
I don't think it's
wow.
enough for 3 inches.
might even be a little too
But
small.
if you look at it, like, it looks like the area for the balls is, like, a good halfway down the hose.
Yeah.
But then you're supposed to like cup them in.
Like, how far, though,
God.
like, how far do yours hang, buddy?
I mean,
So-
on hot days, it'll hang more.
That's true.
Like,
Fun fact for the listeners.
anyway.
I guess it's a fun fact.
Yeah. I'll say, I think my favorite is just boxer briefs. No trunk, please.
Yeah,
I've-
I'll take my boxes without the trunk. Thank you.
yeah.
Mishi, if you show this picture, you gotta throw the fucking not safe for work Sasuke over the trunk. Thank you.
No, I was gonna tell them to put Squonk coming out of the hole.
I was just gonna tell them to put googly
That's
eyes.
even
Peeking out
better.
of the
Put
hole.
squawk.
Yes, I was thinking googly eyes, like right where the eyes on the elephant would be.
Come on, fella.
That too. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Or,
But
or
yeah,
that fucking blue rat that
Hey,
goes,
we're gonna
"Oh."
We're gonna make them earn their paycheck this time.
the biggest
You
struggle
need to
for
get
me.
more money. Sorry, Nick, you're not getting paid.
Damn, I'm already not getting paid.
Big Boot asks, "What kind of things did you believe as kids, or believe in as kids?"
I was tricked at a very young
Jesus.
age. Well,
Okay,
yes, there's also
yeah,
hang
same.
on.
I was tricked at a very young age that somebody in my class told me that the Niagara Falls turned off at night.
I remember this story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I like you're excited in this there.
I love that story. It's so funny. So okay, this is one of my favorite stories about how stupid I was as a child. I grew up as an only child for a long time. I'm the oldest of my siblings. So when they were growing up, if they did something wrong, they could blame me for it, and it wouldn't always work, but they would try, you know? As an only child, I had no sibling to blame. But I was aware, like, I had been told about, I didn't fully understand the concept of Jesus.
Mhm.
I knew that he was always there. So when I got in trouble and they were like, "Who did this?" I'd be like, "The Jesus."
That must have been the funniest thing for your mom.
She told me about it, like, not till I was an adult, till I was 20. She told me that I used to do this constantly, and she loved it. So I would have to say the Jesus.
Oh, the Jesus,
Yes.
not a
Yes.
Jesus.
The
Not
Jesus.
just Jesus, the Jesus.
Correct.
Like, you know that he's someone important and like a celebrity?
Yeah,
Like you would say the Biggie Small.
exactly.
The J-Man.
Oh, I was and still
Oh.
am so stupid.
Yeah, that's true. I believed in, as a kid, I believed in my dad,
Oh, big fucking move, buddy.
and now I don't.
I love my dad.
That makes one of us.
I have a healthy relationship with my father, and that's one person in my entire friend group who does.
Hey, my dad was pretty
Do
cool
you?
when he threw
I do.
mankind off
I
the
love
Hell
my
in a Cell.
dad.
That's true. When you threw mankind to hell in a cell.
Oh, am I thinking of your stepdad?
Probably.
I'm thinking of your stepdad.
My
Okay. That makes a lot more sense
Yeah.
then.
when I went to
Because I'm like, wait, the dad that I know you have is a giant piece of shit.
Correct, and that is my stepdad.
when I went to see my sister and her husband before they went down to Florida, they moved down there recently
To the Florida.
to the Florida.
Like the
I
Jesus
This is
or
just
the
gonna be a
Biggie
thing
Small.
now.
they were sitting down talking. They're like, "Yeah, your nephew asked for a new iPhone for Christmas." They were like, "Oh, really? Who do you think's getting you that?" And he went, "Well, Santa. You guys aren't buying it." And they're like, I think we should tell him. And I was like, tell him what? Santa's gonna get it for him. Like, what are you guys talking about? He just has to write it on the list, and Santa's gonna bring it for him.
Damn.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, correct.
People keep telling me he's not real, but I keep believing. I know he's gonna. I'll get him on camera
No.
one day.
NORAD track Santa.
You guys want a boat fact?
I would love a boat.
Oh, yeah, give me both facts.
Lay it on me, Captain.
Allow me to tell you all about the largest boat ever constructed, the Seawise Giant,
Okay.
referred
That's in the
to
name.
earlier in its life as Opama,
Okay.
Mr. Obama.
and later in its life as
I'm drowning.
the Happy Giant, the Jar Viking,
What the fuck?
the Knock Nevis, and the Mont.
Okay.
It was a ULCC supertanker. It was the longest self-propelled ship in history, built in 1974.
How big is it?
Was.
It was 458 meters, which is 1,503 feet.
Oh.
So, you
God
said
damn.
was.
Is there a bigger
What
one
happened?
now? Or did it explode under its own weight?
Well, during the Iran and Iraq War, it
Oh.
was sunk,
Oh.
but it was salvaged and restored to service.
Hey! A happy ending.
It was sold to Indian shipbreakers. I'm reading this off Wikipedia. It was
Well-
renamed the Mont for a final journey. In December 2009, after clearing Indian customs, ship sailed to Alang Shipbreaking Yard, where she was beached for scrapping, and then was scrapped in 2010.
Sorry, Misha.
What the fuck?
I sneezed directly into my microphone.
Big, beautiful ship. Well, that's a shitty picture, actually. I'm gonna search for a better one than that. Yeah, it's a big fucking boat, baby. Thing's fucking huge.
You think it could block that canal like the one ship did?
Oh, it could
Okay,
block more than the
100%.
canal.
Oh my god.
Okay, not to be a downer, but
Uh-huh.
I finally feel a second wave of turds coming. We need to end the podcast. I need
let's
to
keep
shit
it going.
so bad all of a sudden.
Holy
Is it gonna be the
shit.
size
All right,
of the
we got
Nevis?
another PM shits himself for the next round of DipShips quotes.
I think I could refill the bowl.
Oh no. Quick, PM, say toodles.
Yeah, Toodles.
No, we're
Come
not
on.
there yet.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Thank you all for listening to this episode of DipShips, the
gonna-
legitimate boating podcast. If you would like to support us, but you don't have the money to, make sure you share the podcast around, because the podcast sink or swim based on word of mouth.
Yeah, if you want to end a friendship with somebody over cookies, share them this podcast first, and then throw them in front of a bus for cookies.
Make sure you watch DipShips, our progression series. It comes out every Tuesday if
Yep.
you're a patron of ours.
Yeah,
Good to see it early.
It's really good. I'm having a lot of fun beating Carl.
I hope
Damn.
you
Every
shit yourself
week.
right now.
It's getting close. You need to hurry.
Oh no.
Make sure you send in your questions if you can. Follow us on Twitter, DipShipsPod. Nick, is there anything you want to tell the nice people?
Well, I was thinking about a long, nice, like 20-minute story that we could squeeze in here at the end.
Okay,
yeah,
all
let's
right.
go.
No. Hold on. Carl, I have a minor beef with you.
Oh,
Why the fuck in the DipShips videos do you post my TikTok under socials? Motherfucker, I made that TikTok to follow DipShips, and that's it. Don't fucking post that as something that I use for people to follow.
Also,
I have 10 followers on TikTok all of a sudden because
hang
you're
on.
posting that shit.
hang on, because we just brought it up. PM, I love how you look progressively less and less homeless as this series goes on.
I literally
Like the first
grew
one, like-
myself just for the series.
true.
Otherwise, I do not care.
Like the first episode, like it looks like you just walked out of the fight with the raccoon. And
I mean-
like in the latest one, you have hair. Your shirt is clean.
Oh, okay.
Like-
Hold on. Here's
my
the thing.
God.
People are. I saw somebody in the comments. Where did this long, luxurious hair come from? How did that happen? I'm
saw
like,
that
motherfucker, time. Time is how it happened. I just let it go. I haven't cut my hair since before COVID.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, so you can use your TikTok to post videos of your cat.
That's
I'm
true.
not gonna fucking do that. I don't care
What
enough
if I
about
asked you
TikTok.
politely because I want to see your cat?
Yeah,
I
post
don't
videos
want
of
to
your cat.
install TikTok on my phone.
I thought. What do you mean? I thought you had it.
No, I don't. I literally made it on the fucking desktop just to follow DipShips.
Wow. Fake user.
Holy
Wow.
I am.
shit.
I've never gone and scrolled on TikTok.
Oh, that's funny.
The only time I'm on TikTok,
Are.
there are so many boobs that I don't need TikTok for boobs.
Also, I don't think there's
Right.
boobs on TikTok. I think they banned that.
Probably.
Anyway, thank you all for listening to this episode. We'll see you all in the Nautical Mile.
Toodles.
Bye, guys.
God, what a fucking
Very
episode.
funny.
Jesus.